All right, hi everybody, welcome back. I'm Dorothy. I'm a professional astrologer. You can find me on the web at nhastrologer.com, and thank you for finding me here. So please share my channel. This is, well, it's good information for everybody, so why not? So today I want to talk about the month of September for each of the zodiac signs, and it is best if you, when you follow these and you go find your zodiac sign, that you actually find the sign for your rising. You know, what time it's related to what time you're born. So that's the best way to do this. So when I'm speaking about any of the zodiac signs, it is a generalized forecast with some details, because I'm giving you the details about what's going on in the solar system, but how it relates to you as an Aries or a Gemini or a Taurus, whatever. It will be even more accurate if you know what your rising sign is. All right, I'm going to leave you with that, and let's get started. Okay, this is for you, Taurus. This is for the month of September. So I want to start with, on September 1st, actually, retrograde Venus, which is in Leo, makes a conjunction to Mars in Leo. So September 1st can be quite the firecracker of a day. This goes on in your solar fourth house, as well as on September 6th, with Venus goes direct and goes stationary direct. So from the September 1st to September 6th, Venus and Mars in your solar fourth house. It just means something is going on in regards to your home, your family. Maybe you're beautifying things and you're finally just finishing up these projects. We're getting close to fall now in the northeast, in the northern hemisphere, and you're just tying up some old projects. You know, that creative piece of Leo in that fourth house, with Venus retrograde for all these weeks too. You can go watch that video separately. It's a separate video. But with Venus retrograde in that fourth house for you, for all this, for lots of weeks, and now moving direct and really focusing in on home and family. So this usually means that we're focusing in on our children. Leo represents our children, also represents our creativity and what we're passionate about. And so so whatever's going on for you at home is going through a little bit of a shift right now. It's not a bad shift, it's just a shift. On the 8th of September, here's part of it, you know, Mars still in that fourth house in Leo, which just means there's a lot going on at home for you guys, especially with Taurus rising. This is for me too. I got that energy in there. And so I'm telling myself what's going on. Basically, Mars makes a trine aspect to Uranus, and Uranus is in the 12th house for you with Taurus rising, and Mars is in the fourth house. When Mars and Uranus are together, they create a lot of energy. It's a lot of passion. What do I need to do? Who am I, and how am I creating? What's going on under the surface? That 12th house represents what's hidden to us, not necessarily to others, but what's hidden to us. And so there's a lot going on here. There's a lot of spiritual enlightenment that can go on with this type of transit, especially with Uranus in that 12th house. And Mars connecting to that, it's going to make that energy move. Some great creative things going on at home and in your spiritual life, especially if you have Taurus rising. Moving on to September 9th. Okay, so let's move on to Mercury in Libra. Makes a square aspect to Pluto in Capricorn, and that is on September 9th. And with that energy, what we get is some difficult conversations are going to be coming up. Because Mercury in Libra wants to be fair and balanced in the conversation, no matter what it takes. And if Pluto is connected to it by a square, that means there's stress, there's challenges, there's obstacles to say what needs to be said. There's some tough conversations that can come up during this time, and it's initiated right around September 9th. Just keep that in mind. If something's too difficult, let the energy flow. It'll get easier in a little bit, and I'll tell you about that in a minute. But I do want to move on to September 12th. Now on September 12th or the 13th, depends on what coast in the United States you live on, we have the new moon solar eclipse. It is at 20 degrees of Virgo. I will do a separate forecast for this, so come back when we get closer to that time period to listen to it. But I want you to remember, when you listen to it, it's in your solar fifth house, with Virgo in your solar fifth house, and then we have a new moon eclipse there at 20 degrees of Virgo. That energy will highlight the fact that you need to start something new, because Virgo, the new moon is about beginning new things, and that Virgo energy is focusing in on your daily routine and paying attention to the details in the sector of your 5th house, which is what you're passionate about. It's the things that you create, how you are creative. It's your children, because those are things we create as well. So there is something is highlighting. The eclipses are really powerful. They always shift a lot. So there could be something, in regards to the details for you of that 5th house, of the energy of those things I just listed. All right, so there's something new on the surface, on the horizon for you here. All right. Next, moving on to September 17th, and Mercury does go retrograde in Libra at that point at 2:09 in the afternoon. We will be feeling this for days. That's why when I talked about September 9th and Mercury squaring Pluto, Mercury is slowing down, and to go stationary, then to go retrograde on the 17th. And when it does do that, it goes retrograde in your solar 6th house, and that 6th house is about our everyday routine and our work, co-workers, our pets, our daily health. Mercury retrograde in that area could just be that, you're having an issue, some type of health issue, and you just keep getting misdiagnosed, or they don't get all the information, or, because there's many things each area is about, or, what's going on at work. Your work, not necessarily career, what you're known for, but the daily routine of things, what's going on at work. There's something going on at work. The retrograde of Mercury in Libra just means we need to rethink things. It's not the end of the world. Mercury in Libra. Mercury's been retrograde in all of the air signs this year. It started in January in Aquarius. We had it during the spring in Libra, in Gemini. And now in the fall we have it in Libra. So the 3 air signs are getting hit with Mercury retrograde, which means we need to rethink things. Something going on for you at work, all right? Or in your daily routine, your daily health. On the 17th also, Saturn does move back into the sign of Sagittarius, so I will speak about that in depth later, not in this forecast today though. But Saturn's finally out of Scorpio, so it's in Sagittarius, so you guys who are Sagittarius are, be ready for Saturn to come through, and make sure your life is organized. That's what Saturn will do for us. Gives us a little extra work, but it helps to organize us and helps us feel steady and strong. And that's coming up for you guys who are Sagittarius. So, moves back into Sag on September 17th. On the 23rd is the fall equinox, when the sun moves into the sign of Libra, 4:21 a.m. East Coast time. Again, that's in your area of your 6th house, those with Taurus rising. And that means that you're looking for harmony and balance at work. Harmony and balance in what your daily routine is about. This time of year, we typically do need to get back to a routine. In the Northern Hemisphere, it's fall. Kids are back at school by quite a few weeks. People are back into the regular routines, not as many vacations being taken. So we're trying to work on getting back into a regular routine, and that's important during the fall equinox. And that's what we'll be doing for the next month, figuring out how we're balancing it. For you, it will be focusing in on that 6th house and your daily routine. On September 24th / the 25th, again, depending on your coast where you live, Pluto goes direct in your 9th house. And when Pluto goes direct in the 9th house, there might be opportunities for you to go back to school, reevaluate the certificates you have, just learn and expand your awareness, expand your knowledge. What do you want to dig into deeper? You thought you were doing something, and then Pluto went retrograde, so you stopped doing something, and now that it's going to move direct, over the next few weeks, you might just reconsider where and what you want to do for college and for work. All right? On the 27th of September is a full moon total lunar eclipse. Now, this is at, 10:51 p.m. East Coast. It's at 4 degrees Aries. So this, for you with Taurus rising, this is in your solar 12th house, and that just means that there will be some secrets revealed. That something will be revealed for you that you need to do for yourself. You have Aries in your 12th house, this full moon eclipse. Every year when once a year we have a full moon in the 12th house, and so that just means you're going to get to see some things about yourself that just need to come up. They don't have to come up to anybody else, but just to yourself. And you get to work on it. So if you're a very spiritual person or intuitive, make sure you spend some time and you allow some time to let some things come up and out. Honor the feelings that you're having, whether it's grief that needs to come up or sadness. Whether you're not happy with yourself about something, you know, allow it to come up, but certainly release it. Eclipses are super strong. And when you have an eclipse in your 12th house, it just means a lot of things will be revealed to you that you never thought were possible. And it can be also hidden gifts, hidden skills, hidden talents. It's not just negative, okay? I'm looking forward to it because it will be in my 12th house too. I'll let you know how it goes if I remember. All right, I'm going to leave you with that. Thank you very much for listening. Please share my channel with people. Please share this with others. And well, with gratitude. Thank you to the universe. Thank you. Blessed be. And namaste. Hey, you know what? I'll be away. I'm going to load this early, so it just dawned on me. I'm going to be away till August 7th, July 27 to August 7th. So if you'd like to reach me, please send emails through my website. I will have my phone with me, but I will be camping, so I won't answer very quickly, just every couple of days. Also, if you have the need or would like to schedule an appointment with me, I have an automatic booking right on the website called Booked In. Please go there and purchase your own session. And when I get back, we'll talk. All right, thank you. Blessed be. Namaste.